Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. This is Shibir. Today I'm going to show you how you can able to add hidden field on your Elementor form. So for example, you want to track the UTM parameter or Facebook click ID for the offline conversion tracking, or anyhow you need to add the hidden field on your Elementor form, which is a very popular form in the WordPress. So if you are using that and you need to add the hidden field, this video for you. Okay, so let's get started. Before starting, if you are not a technical guy and want to set up the proper tracking, conversion tracking, Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, or any tracking related work, you can reach out to me. Alright. So here, this is a website where they are used Elementor form. So this is the Elementor form, and we want to add hidden field on this form. So we need to click on the edit with element. Okay, here you can see I click on the edit with Elementor. Now it's loading. Perfect. Now here you can see a lot of stuff are there. Don't touch any of section because there are a lot of section in the left, right. You can see. You just have to simply click on the form. For example, I click on the form in the blank section of the form. Then the form is selected. In the left side, you can see there is the edit form option is already come. Once I click on the form, okay, from the website. Now I need to add a field. Here you can see there are a lot of field already have. Now I have to add another item, add item, and the type would be hidden because we need to add hidden field. Then for example, I want to track the UTM parameter, so let me add the UTM label, UTM source. Then I have to go in advanced. This is very important part, so please see it carefully. Then the default value will be request parameter. Then here have a icon like a gear icon. Then click on it. Then here you can see the type is selected get, and the parameter name would be UTM source. Okay, because we want to capture the UTM source from the URL parameter. Now the ID is optional. If you want, you can change. So I already changed. This is the best practice. If you change the ID, then we need to add another field. So I select hidden. I want to track all of the UTM parameters and the click ID for this website. So let me type quickly. Same step you have to follow. Request parameter name, ID is optional, you can change. So following this step, let me add all of them. Alright, so here as you can see I have added all of the UTM parameter like the UTM source, UTM medium, UTM campaign, UTM term, and UTM content. This is the right way to type the UTM parameter name. Then I want to add the click ID. So here again I added one more item, and here I will label it, for example, GCLID. For example, you want to track the GCLID. So this is the GCLID, and default value will be request parameter. Then let me get the parameter. ID is like same GCLID. Okay, now also let me add the FBCLID for the Facebook click ID. Facebook call FBCLID, Google call GCLID. Okay, they are like their paid ad click IDs for the identifier of the conversion attribution. Okay, so let me do that. So using the click IDs, we can able to set up the offline conversion. Okay, so I will set up the offline conversion on it. That's why I am capturing the click IDs. Perfect. Now all of the fields are added which are needed, and yeah, so let me publish and let's have a test. Let me preview. In the URL we can add parameter, or if you want make it more easy, then you can use a tool which is utmbuilder.com. okay, this platform you can use utmbuilder.com. Using this, you need to enter your website link or your landing page link, So for example, this is your website link. So this is the website link, and campaign source, you can type Facebook if you are using this link in Facebook. Then campaign name, like you need to type your exact campaign name how you are type in the campaign. Okay, then copy the URL from here. Now the copy is generated, and here you can see the parameter stay on this page. Okay, now let me enter the URL and let me add more information like the FBCLID, then one more GCLID, okay. Here I have added also the FBCLID and GCLID. Here you can see like the FBCLID is test 1 2 3 and GCLID test 4 5 6 7. Okay, now let's submit the form and let's see the parameter capture or not. Alright, so I fill up the form with test information. Now let me submit it. Now the parameter will be captured from the URL, because in the URL query parameter you can see there the parameter already added, so that will be get from the URL and fetch and add in the hidden field. Okay, so the form is successfully submitted. Now we can see we need to go in the WordPress dashboard, and from there we need to go in the Elementor submissions. Okay, so here we go. Then there are the submission. This is the new submission that I just did, and here you can see in the bottom UTM Source, UTM Medium, UTM Campaign, UTM Term, UTM Content, GCLID, FBCLID. Like what was I was typed there, that come here on with the submission. I made the UTM URL, then I use and submit the form, and this is the boom result. Okay, so this is the way we can add and capture the UTM and add hidden field. And one more thing, if your URL missing the parameter, that time the hidden field like the UTM will not track. For this you have to preset the parameter on every pages using JavaScript. If you want, I can help you with that. You can reach out me. I have shared my website and calendar and WhatsApp number in the description and comment box. Feel free to message me, and have a good day. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.